The kissing chair game, also called the double chair game, or the game of two chairs, is a way of obtaining knowledge from hidden things. This is a ritual that will call something other into your home and force it to answer questions put onto it, so long as certain conditions are met. This game is very dangerous. Do not attempt it lightly. Losing the game has serious consequences. Failure is not an option. Things to prepare: a Victorian-era kissing chair. A kissing chair or love seat. Using a kissing chair is traditional. If it is not possible to obtain an appropriately shaped one, 2 ordinary hard chairs will do. Several cups of salt water. Use sea salt if possible, and dissolve as much of it in the water as you can. 2 candles, 1 red and 1 white. A lighter or matches. A quiet room in your home. Opaque adhesive tape. To begin the game. The game will begin at midnight. Before midnight, go around your home, close all the windows, and draw all the curtains. If necessary, use the adhesive tape to block out any traces of light from the outside. Completely cover up all glassy surfaces or anything which could potentially reflect light, no matter how small. Turn off all the lights. Place your kissing chair in your chosen room. If you are using 2 chairs, place them side by side with their backs aligned with each other, facing opposite directions. You should not be able to see the other chair when you're facing forwards. Place the salt water within reach of the chair in which you intend to sit. Just before midnight, light the red and white candles. Place the red candle outside your front door, positioning it so it will not be knocked over or blown out by drafts. And hold the white candle. Close the door. Keep your lighter or matches on your person. Stand inside of your room in front of the front door. At the stroke of midnight, knock on the door 3 times, then 5 times, then 7 times, then 3 times again. There should be 3 knocks on the other side of the door after a few moments. If there are 3 knocks, open the door slowly. Check whether the candle is still lit. If there are no knocks in response, or more or less of 3 knocks, or if the red candle has gone out, lock your front door immediately and turn on all of the lights. Do not open any doors or windows, or leave your home until dawn. The game is over. Do not attempt to play in that location. If your red candle is still lit, say, "You are welcome in my home. I am your host. Enter as my guest." Pick up the red candle slowly. Go back into your house and close the door. From this point on, you cannot abandon the game. Do not look back. Walk to your chosen room. Hold both candles. Your guest will follow the lights of the candles, so not allow them to go out. If either one does, relight it within 5 seconds. Place the red candle in front of one of the seats. This will be your guest's chair. Sit down in the other seat, taking care not to look behind you, and place the white candle at your feet. When you are ready to begin, invite your guest to take a seat. Your guest may not sit down immediately. Repeat your invitation until it does. You will know when your guest is ready when you hear something sit down in the guest's chair. At this point, the red candle will go out. Playing the game. You may begin asking your guest questions. Your guest must answer truthfully and to the best of its ability. Your guest knows many things, so listen carefully to whatever it says. After you ask a question and your guest has responded, your guest will ask you a question, and you must answer it truthfully, as best as you can. Take your time to think over your answer before responding. Your guest will try to get you to tell a secret. Do not do so. Any piece of information which you know, but nobody else does, is considered to be a secret. If you do not wish to answer a particular question, fill your mouth with salt water and hold it there. Your guest may repeat its question. Wait until it relents and asks you a different question. Then swallow your mouth full of salt water. Do not spit it out. If you do this, your guest will be entitled to ask you 2 more questions. You may refuse to answer any of these questions too. But this will again enable your guest to ask you 2 additional questions for each time you remain silent. You must answer them all before asking another of your own. Keep an eye on your candle. If it goes out, relight it within 5 seconds. But do not leave your seat. To win the game. If it is your turn to ask a question, you may instead end the game by thanking your guest for its time and politely ask it to leave. Your guest may not wish to leave and may offer to answer more questions or tell you more secrets for free. It may go silent or pretend to have left. Ignore everything it says or does. Keep repeating your request for it to leave. You will know when your guest has left when you hear something get up from the chair and the red candle lights up. If you hear it get up, but the candle does not relight, or vice versa, your guest is still present. When your guest has left, it is safe to leave your seat. Congratulations, you have won. Winning the game. You win the game if you end it successfully, without losing. Losing the game. There are many ways to lose this game. If you lie to your guest, ask a question without first answering your guest's question, or tell your guest a secret of yours, you and the guest will switch roles. You will become the guest, and your guest will become the host. If that happens, the game is over, and you have lost. Each of the following actions is a losing condition. Leaving your seat before your guest does. Touching or catching sight of your guest. Allowing your candle to go out for more than 5 seconds. Spitting out a mouthful of salt water. If you fulfill any of the losing conditions above, the guest will be able to touch you. If that happens, you have lost. Do not allow the game to be extended beyond 3 hours. Beyond that, your guest may refuse to leave. Attempting to leave the game while your guest is still present will result in you losing. Do not, under any circumstances, lose. Important points to note. It is essential that you cover up anything in which you could possibly see a reflection. Catching even the smallest glimpse of your guest will cause you to lose the game. Ensure that there is no pets or other people present in your home when you play this game. The rules will protect you, but not anyone else. It is best to use chairs that make noises when you get in and out of them. Creaky folding metal chairs are ideal. Do not use padded armchairs, as this will make hearing your guest very difficult. Be polite and respectful at all times when speaking to your guest. It has come a long way to meet you. Do not eat or drink anything while the game is going. This is an insult to your guest. Avoid playing the game more than once. Inviting the guest multiple times into your home will make it harder to convince it to leave. Dancing with our demons. The dark, the dark, the dark, the dark, the dark.